The podcast you're about to listen to contains adult language and sexual themes. If you're under 18, please leave now. Please use discretion when listening at work. If you find anything about this podcast offensive, get your panties out of a wad and stop listening. Now, on with the show, bitch.
I'm gonna need someone to help me. I'm gonna need someone.
Well, hell, here we are again.
Take two.
Episode 82, damn it. We had to do this again because I couldn't remember what the fucking episode was. It's 82. And this is the T&A podcast. My name is Jason Roach.
My name is Sam Hall.
And this is episode 82. As I said, this is the forbidden fucking door. Politics.
Yeah. I'm really shocked that you even suggested this last week.
Here's the thing. It's topical. That's for fucking sure.
That's true. It is that time of the year.
Because everything, it's right in your face. No matter where you
ain't shitting.
But,
I mean, nothing pisses me off more than having my porn interrupted by a fucking political ad.
Yeah, no doubt. But as we always do, we are going to make light as much as we can of the particular subjects which we said in the beginning we would never cover. Never say never.
Mm-hmm.
But before we jump into it, how the fuck you been?
Oh, the usual, just working, playing a little bit of golf here and there. And ordering me up some fresh chicken chalupas. Now, guess what I do with them?
How fresh are they?
Oh, they're not fresh anymore.
Oh, God.
They've been tainted. What about you? How have things been going with the Jason Roach over there? The Jason Roach.
Well, I got it. I got kind of out of kilter on the recording schedule. That's why this is coming out like a week late.
Yes, you did.
I agreed to play a gig at a local business establishment that was celebrating the 70th anniversary of being in business, and didn't realize when I agreed to it that I have 24 hours at my job to turn around from days to nights in this one particular part of my schedule.
Mm-hmm. You're not a young man anymore. You can't do that shit off.
And I realized that I had agreed to play from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the day I should be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and did that and went to work at 7 p.m. that evening. So it was glorious.
That'll put a kink in your crotch.
So needless to say, I said, fuck those people. I'm not recording the podcast. Actually, I just said, fuck you, Sam. I'm not recording the podcast.
And here it was going to be a Halloween episode. And I had a story that was going to shock and disgust you.
Well,
to the core.
There is no rules.
There's always next year.
Nope. There are no rules here on the T&A podcast. So if you'd like to go ahead and share said story.
Actually, I lied.
You fuckface.
I was hoping somebody else
would
provide said shock and disgust.
Well, as always, everybody was just like, yeah, they did that. Hey, we got the guy back. We can't even see what the fuck he says now.
Pull my finger, Fred.
We are still getting things in order here in the new...
My best friend. Pull my finger, Fred.
We're still getting things in order here with the old... Chateau de la Halle.
Still dealing
studio.
with the fucking echo that pops up out of nowhere on me. It doesn't seem to happen on you that badly
because you're in a corner, and there's the
and we cannot escape the road noise no matter what. We just can't.
You
escape
choose to live around a shitload of rednecks with with a lot of loud.
Like
trucks.
I said, wait till the neighbors fire up their. It'll go on for a little while. We'll probably have to take a long pause.
Speaking of taking a long pause, we'll be right back. Sam Hall stirs up more shit than a Mexican bran muffin. So don't listen to that slant-headed, wheezing pig queef. Why? because he promises more government-sanctioned Asian massage parlors in every state, but uses those funds to finance his renewable energy platform to power the auto jack machines placed in specific truck stops across the country. And his VP Chaz is in on the deceit. If elected, I promise free Hep A tests and pink eye treatments that will be given in the back of my VP Jamie's van, which will be traveling all over this country, doing whatever it takes to get me some votes. And I promise a tax cut for businesses who aid the handy-capable with getting laid. Actually, Sam got me there. Anyway, vote for me, Jason Roach. I'm full of shit like Sam is, but from eating ass, not from eating buckets of KFC and rubbing the delicious herbs and spices all over himself and orgasming to the... Who the fuck wrote this?
Paid for by Ass Eaters Anonymous and Jason's illegitimate fuckchild from the Big Titty Committee.
Jason Roach is a wannabe porn fluffer. He promises free Tyvek suits to those with rectal incontinence, but secretly diverts those tax dollars to China, where he owns a sweatshop that produces sex swing kits which will fit any wheelchair. If elected, I promise a yearly incentive check for all who are afflicted with chronic masturbation so they can purchase the needed treatment accessories such as medical-grade fleshlights, HMO-approved auto jackers, and for the ladies, a free bucket of Chapless brand toy lube with the purchase of the infamous Andre the Giant. So vote for me, Sam Hall, mostly because Jason Roach is a dick.
Paid for by the United Meat Beaters of America, Post 13.
I'm Sam Hall, and I approve this message.
Well, we are back, and we might as well just jump right in.
Yay.
And just tear the old Band-Aid off and talk about something that is actually, for me, painful.
What would that be?
Politics.
I think it's painful for everyone. It is such a fucking shit show.
Well, it is. And here's the thing. If you're tuning into this expecting Sam and I to tell you who to vote for, that's not going to happen.
It won't be anybody on the ballot. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, because this has gone off the rails. These are just our opinions, and it's not even really about the candidates as much as it is the stuff that surrounds them.
Yeah.
Because
the bureaucratic bullshit.
It's not even that. It's not even that. I don't remember a time, and you can correct me where I'm wrong, in the last...
You're always wrong.
Shut up. In the last 20 years or whatever, it has become more prevalent each and every election for the president. But this one is in particular, and the last one, but this one in particular, I have never seen so much endorsement.
Oh God, yeah.
Not by, it's one thing if you are a part of a political party and you're endorsed by the Teamsters or you're endorsed by the auto workers, things that mean something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have become a society where we are listening to what entertainers, singers, actors,
right?
That is the biggest bunch of bullshit.
And influencers.
Yeah.
Who gives a rat's filthy ass?
Yeah. And
what they think.
And I'm sorry, and I'm not poking fun at anybody. Well, yeah, I am, but
we're going to.
I'm sorry. There was never a point in my life, even when I was 18 years old and had just had the ability to vote, which I think, now that I look back on it, that's probably a bad idea, because generally you have college students that are of one mindset because of where they are. They are generally going to be more liberal because they are in college, and that is, and I mean, I'm not saying...
They still got the wild side going on with them.
And they're also there...
A little bit on.
And they're also there, and they have no idea what real life is like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they can say anything they want. It's like, oh, it should be this way. Oh, it should be that way.
Yeah.
they haven't been there.
Well, they're looking to make it as easy as fucking possible.
Well, yeah.
For themselves, which, you know, hey, it's not entirely their fault, because these kids came home every day and watched and listened to their parents bitch and complain about how much they fucking hate their job and their company they worked for, and they soaked all that in. And now we're sitting around going, these kids don't want to work today, and they just want it easy. And I'm going, well, yeah, we pretty much fucking drove that right into their fucking brain.
The whole thing with college being more of a liberal side, that's not anything new. That part is not.
Yeah, that's always pretty much been that way.
Ever since especially in the 60s and the 70s.
Oh,
that was a big thing.
Big time.
But now to compound that, you have people that are barely voting age being influenced.
Oh, yeah.
By, I'm sorry.
I wouldn't even say barely, much younger than even.
No,
barely.
Well,
they're hitting them young.
Oh, yeah. But look, I at no point in my life, even when I was the only person that I was going to listen to if they told me who to vote for, were my parents.
Right.
Because I was just, number one, I had no clue of what this stuff I see stuff on the news. Shit, that don't bother me. I'm going to go out and get in the old red Chevette and get me some pussy.
Yeah, because we didn't watch the news back then. We didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Who's the president?
Yeah, let's talk about the news here in a minute. But I don't care. Taylor Swift is not going to tell me who to vote for. Oh,
God.
And
she is not somebody who should be telling anybody who to vote for, considering she's never been able to really, pick a good man according to her songs, right?
Yeah, if you become the fucking boyfriend, husband, whatever of Taylor Swift, you can guarantee you're going to be a million seller one way or the other.
Yeah, you're going down in history as the dick that she didn't land.
But and I'm not just picking at her. It's everybody. It's both sides of the fence. It is both sides of the fence. And I told you when we sit down here to record.
It's become a fucking reality show.
Oh yeah,
it has. And it's not even reality. It's absolute horseshit, fake reality show.
I told you when we sit down here to record that this election they have really hit hard on podcasts. As a platform.
They're going to hit everything now.
And I mean, we're down to less than a week before the election. So Trump was on, of all people, the Undertaker's podcast.
Well, yeah, you told me that. I said, what?
And I couldn't believe. I'm like, surely they're going to do a phone call or something. Nope. I looked on it. It was on YouTube. They are actually sitting down with Trump.
And he showed. Okay, now that's.
Oh yeah,
dude. That's.
And I mean, it
pretty
was
much kind of unheard of.
It was an hour. It was an hour and a half, something like that podcast. I didn't watch it because to be completely honest, at that point, I became disinterested.
Yeah, I'm with you on
because it's like, okay, well, I mean, this is your 36th episode. You are a pro wrestling legend. Hey, congratulations on landing, a former president and a candidate for this election. But yeah, fuck you. I'm not listening to this. Then
it's not the entertainment I'm looking for.
Then I find out that on the other side of the fence, Kamala Harris is on Howard Stern.
That is, to me, that is just that doesn't even sound right. It seems like should be the other way around in a way.
Yeah.
But
and then the biggin, Joe Rogan, that had Trump on his podcast for 3 hours.
God almighty.
Again, I am aware of this. I didn't listen to more than 5 minutes of it. That I'm just like completely. I don't care. No. Anybody who's out there,
I got more important ass to eat.
Yeah. No shit.
Hi, fellas and edible ladies. This is Jamie, Jason's choice for VP, and I'll be hitting and quitting all 50 states during his campaign. So keep an eye out for my bureaucratic bang bus and cast your vote into my ballot box. Winky, winky. Vote Jason Roach for president of the U.S. T&A.
Hello, road truckers and load suckers. This here is Sam's VP choice, Chaz. And I will also be out on the road all over this nation to promote Sam's campaign for the president of the USTNA. So if you see my big blue VP rig, stop by. I'll give you a semi-big reason to vote for him. And ask about a free rub one off robot with every ballot cast in his favor. I've got a whole truckload of them, and I'm Sam hauling them across the land.
And I'll say this throughout this show. If you want to nail me down and figure out who I'm voting for,
tell me.
I'm not. I'm sorry. If people have lost the idea of what this is about.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because you look at it, and I'm sorry.
The propaganda and the manipulation is just outrageous.
We have gone from electing people who are supposed to be representing our beliefs, our
best interests.
Whatever. Yeah, our best interest.
Yes.
And they are supposed to do that for a term and go away.
Right.
And then this process starts all over again. And they do that by saying, this is what my plans are. This is what I want to accomplish. And then you vote for the person out of those two candidates that your party, quote unquote party, this two-party system, which is completely flawed.
Yep.
Don't get me started on that.
We will.
But they have presented you with this person. This is the person for this party. Mm-hmm. And just because you are a member of this party, loosely, you can change that at any point you like.
Yep.
At least we still got that going for us. But when they say this is the person, and you're looking at the person and things they have said and things they have done and not done, because both of these people have served this office.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe with Kamala, she wasn't the president, but she was the vice president. She still is. She has a hand in this.
Still got some power.
She has a hand in this.
Still got some power.
So I am not aligned completely with either.
I'm the same way.
Because there are elements of both that I do agree with. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of elements on both sides that I do not agree with.
Absolutely.
And I mean, this is probably the most serious we're going to talk about it just right here at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't want to nail down just specific topics, because the reason why we avoided this subject for so long is because it is completely
infuriating.
And it's also completely up to the person.
Infuriating. This is why I don't watch the news.
And this is also why you
get
drink.
into politics. Absolutely. Because I just, it sickens me to watch this shit. Because my biggest problem with all this is the fact that we have two parties, like you said. Mm-hmm. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But these two parties, ultimately, yes, they have their differences. They have their different views and beliefs and what they want to do. They're supposed to work together.
Exactly.
But they absolutely fucking will not do that now. It is just, we're not going to even begin to work with you. We don't give a fuck how good your idea is or whatever the hell is going on. It's a complete opposition. It's nothing but a bunch of fucking daytime drama bullshit.
We left.
Boom. That was me. Sorry.
Let me do it. There we go.
Okay.
We have gone from electing officials that represent our best interest, as you said, to having to go through all the bullshit of voting for a personality.
Yeah.
A celebrity, if you will.
Yeah.
That's not the way it's supposed to be.
It isn't.
It's not, because these people become they become the headstone, or whatever you want to call it, the cornerstone, or
they
the
pretty
face.
much become bigger than life.
The face, yeah, they are genuinely
like
celebrities.
The face. Yeah,
they are the face of their parties, which they should be,
Right.
because they were selected by their parties or the sitting president, and they were selected to run. And those, I'm sorry, but when you have legitimate music acts playing at the conventions, this has been going on for a while, but it has gotten progressively worse.
It has. It really has.
It's like, well, hell, man, let's see if we can resurrect Elvis and bring him back.
It used to be we had the Steve Wilkos show, and now we're pretty much graduating to the full-on Springer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's fucking pathetic.
And even the debates, I can't watch that shit because nothing gets answered. Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them answer.
Dancing.
You have one that will not answer a question at all and will talk for 3 continuous fucking minutes and not answer a goddamn thing. Then you have the other one who will answer, that gets frustrated and flustered halfway through and just has to talk shit about somebody else. It's deflecting. So you have one that don't answer and one that deflects. It's still the same thing. Neither one of them. If there was any way, and I don't know how this stuff works. It's been a long time since I had civics class, everybody. I don't know how this works. That honestly, if both parties could get together and go, hey man, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Can we just start over again?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We are the power folks, not them. We have the ability to make that happen.
That is what everybody forgets.
Oh no, but I don't know if it's so much forgets as everybody just seems to kind of be like, they're like us. I don't know, just get this shit over with.
No,
you know,
I don't think that. And honestly, and this is my prediction.
Oh, prediction.
Nostradamus, baby.
You said dick.
My prediction is that no matter what happens, no matter who wins, I can promise you a minimum of 4 years of shit.
Oh, yeah, it's going to continue no matter what.
Because like we said, they will not work together.
Yeah, because the losing side is going to do nothing but create more bullshit and more drama just so that, well, I don't know, it can continue. And I guess it's all about the power. They don't give a fuck.
And it's just the way the world has changed and the way people look at it, because...
Are we going to get funny at some point?
Hey, go fuck yourself. I remember...
I need to get drunk to do that.
I remember my dad. My dad was a very conservative Republican.
Yep.
Okay. Now you have all these shades of gray on both sides. It's like, are you a Republican? Yeah, but I'm kind of a left-leaning Republican. I'm a conservative liberal. I'm not left. I'm center. And it's okay. Mm-hmm. And you also like to.
You sound like you're ordering coffee from fucking Starbucks.
Yeah.
Right?
I just give me a splash of liberal.
Yeah. I'm a venti liberal.
Because
and a half calf of
there is no cut and dry anymore. There are too many. To be honest, if you go back and look at how these parties were formed, if you go back and look at the Democratic Party of 70 years ago, it's what the Republican Party is today.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
And people go, bullshit, that's a fucking liberal. No. Get on that little goddamn thing. You look at porn on your fucking, take it out of your pocket, get off a fucking X-hamster and look and go back and look at how these parties were formed. The Republican Party is not as old as the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
Go back and look that up.
Yeah, people forget about all
and
that
how
shit. They've been manipulated into believing that a completely different world of bullshit that's out there.
But that is just labeling something.
Right.
And that's all that really is. But back to what I was saying, my dad was a conservative Republican. I do remember he passed away during Obama's second administration. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm not calling anybody. I remember when Obama was elected for the first term, I thought, and it had nothing to do, before anybody started, it had nothing to do with race, anything like that.
No.
Anybody who knew my father, and you would want to say that, go fuck yourself. Anyway, it was the fact that it was a Democrat. And I remember asking my dad at the time, because, he was getting up there in age, and I understood all this stuff at this point. I'm like, Dad, how do you feel about this? Because I was wanting him to get damn fucking Democrats, and I was ready for that.
Yeah.
I was ready for it.
The rant.
Not that I'd really ever heard it, but he said, more people think he's going to do a better job than the Republican. He's my president, so I'm going to support him.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
And at that point, and I mean, he wasn't doing that in front of him, but that was me and him.
Mm-hmm.
He said that to me, and that is where I drew the line at politics, going, you know what? This is the way it should be. And even then, this stuff was starting.
Yeah.
This crap was starting back then.
It really did.
Now it is absolutely
I think it really hit
ridiculous.
with the Bush administration when it all really started there. But I'm with you on that, because, I mean, I remember hearing Obama, and I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy's the fucking dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, the president, no matter what they promise, is still only going to go as far as what the checks and balances will let them go.
Yeah. And you always know the promises, half of them are probably never going to be met.
No.
You know it.
Yeah. And
they're always going to fucking butter you up.
It's going to be resisted because, there's a certain amount of stuff that they can sign into law with an executive order, at least temporarily, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you get your House and your Senate involved. And then most of the time, you always have an offset somewhere in those three branches of government. Because two of them might be the same party majority-wise. Then something else will get, that was how it was structured.
Mm-hmm.
So it couldn't just be a straight, that part of the two-party system I can see.
Yeah.
But, back to what I was talking about, Dad, everybody should have that mindset, regardless of how bad you think the country is getting fucked up. Give them a chance, because you lost. Okay.
Right.
You lost because they didn't come and say, well, you lost because we wanted you to lose. Then you start getting into the conspiracy thing.
Oh, there's
I don't care. And
that.
everybody can say what they want about the last election. It was a fucking shit show at the end.
It was
absolute
a world
fucking
of
shit show.
bullshit.
No matter what happens on this one, it's going to happen again.
No, there's always going to be something.
Somebody stole something.
Oh, it's already started.
Yeah, somebody stole something.
If you've seen it in the news, it's already started. There was something in Virginia, like 6,000 illegal votes already caught, or something like that. It's been reported, and it's already it's out there.
So here we go. It is about
daytime drama TV.
No, it's about personalities. It is about voting for somebody that you are voting for because you despise.
Right.
You absolutely despise the other candidate.
And here's a fun fact, folks. There are other people you could vote for.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you voting for them?
Because it's a wasted vote.
Yeah.
Because of the way this party is set
I don't
up.
like it, motherfucker. I'm going to vote for somebody else. That's all it is. I mean, use your fucking brain.
How many times in the last elections that you and I have been alive for, when they show that map on election night, could you make any fucking more noise?
I'm trying my best not to.
I don't know.
But I have to move a lot of girth around over here.
Well, I know it's all above the table. Like the map, they show you that it's red and blue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever seen one that was, I don't know, fuchsia because a Green Party got fucking elected, or an independent?
Well, you remember when the independents, the thing, that was kind of a strong thing at one point. Jesse Ventura was, I'm surprised you didn't go, yeah, Jesse Ventura was big on the independent race there.
The biggest time that it almost meant something was Ross Perot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was because
you think about it, Ross Perot kind of was the Trump, the beginning Trump sort of thing there.
Yeah, but
he was
also
the billionaire sort of thing. He was business minded.
And Trump initially didn't align himself with the Republicans, and the Republicans really didn't want anything to do with him. But,
nobody did.
But It's funny how things fucking happen.
Isn't it though?
And now I'm
when,
sure
when
they're-
they looked around and went, "Holy shit, people are liking him."
And then they're going, we still don't know why. We still wish we could get rid of him. But the last election, I'll say this right off the bat, and if anybody didn't like it, there's thousands of other podcasts to listen to. The last election, neither one of them were qualified to do this fucking
Worth
job.
a fuck.
This election,
That's what kills me is
neither
all-
one of them are qualified to do
Ditto.
this fucking job.
Because you think about how many years ago did you sit there and look and go, these are our choices? They can't come up with anybody better than this.
Yeah.
It's been several elections when this shit has come up. And I thought, what the fuck is going on?
And
They're just throwing bullshit.
and
out there at us.
people will latch on to things that don't matter.
Oh yeah.
And they're missing the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, am I going to be? Gas is going to drop. That gas is going to be down there about $1.50.
Oh yeah, gas is down every year right around election time.
Yep, and we'll have
every time.
We'll have to trek in the snow from the nuclear winter to get to the gas station. God damn it!
My eggs went down $1.50 last week. I think I'll vote for that motherfucker.
But I tell you what, I got me some gasoline, and when I paid for it, they called me they. Anyway, this is as good a place as any. We're going to take a little bit of a break, but while we are taking a break, Sam and I have had some differences in the past.
Yes.
And we wanted to let you guys know that just because of all this stuff going on, it's easy to vote for a personality. So we're going to ask you to vote for a new president of our little corner of the world.
Hi, folks. I'm casting my ballot for Sam Hall. He's a worthless asshole, but at least he smells good, so that's good enough for me.
Hey there, ladies. This is your favorite octogenarian fantasy, and I'm here to endorse Jason Roach for president. Why should you vote for him? Because the poon bides. Eat my beef. Well, we're back. We hope you have enjoyed this so far.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
I had to get ready for this one because it's. I needed another beer for this
I'm
shit.
still moving. I told you to stop making noise. I'm still moving my shit around.
Sorry. I was comfortable.
We
then I
took
got uncomfortable.
we took a
'cause I'm
little break
fat.
there and revealed the fact that we are now on opposing teams.
Yeah, we were old men,
Like,
starting to get a little too grumpy about this.
yes. But now you know that you can vote for me or you can vote for Sam.
Right. Who are you going to vote for, folks? Who's it going to be?
It's a personality thing.
It's a personality. All right.
I have the personality of a rock star. Sam has the personality of a wet sock.
Well, it is wet when I get done with it.
And a little
Sticky.
Dude. And we took, while we were taking a break, we were talking about this, and it's like, God damn, it's where's the humor at? There's no humor in
such a difficult subject to be
but
humorous about.
There has been things in the past
Oh yeah.
that should have never come into play, but they were so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
Like Monica's blue dress.
I did not have sex with that woman.
I grabbed her by the pussy.
He grabbed her by the back of the head, I'm pretty sure.
Probably like,
Well, she had a blue dress on and got white on it. What was the red?
but here's a comparison.
Blue guy. Old Bill got his Red Wings, possibly.
You look back at stuff, then you start playing into the media because
Oh God!
no,
Here we go.
No, you look back at, say, like JFK. JFK was
what he was doing.
linked to Marilyn Monroe. Okay.
Yeah, he was linked, all right.
But that was not.
They were
was
coupled.
Well,
several times.
Those were rumors. You would have never. You would have never. That's what I'm saying. You would have never tuned in to network television and a newscaster say that on the air. Even if there were rumors and or allegations, they would have never reported that. Number one, you only had 3 networks. And here's the deal. They did this stuff that was factual.
Really?
They just reported what actually was said
you
and what
mean
happened.
To tell me that the news used to be non-biased?
Yeah. And
hard to believe.
And right now, I don't care if you're listening to this with Fox News in the background or CNN or whatever these 17
Scripps.
whatever
There's
these 7,000 fucking internet news sites. It is all
that don't really exist.
It is all conjecture. It is just bullshit.
Yeah.
But
That's a lot of bullshit.
Then it makes you wonder if that's what they're reporting on, and they're saying all of the negative stuff about one person and all the positive stuff about the other person. What else are they skewing?
Oh, Lord, yeah. Everything.
Exactly.
Everything. And if people haven't figured it out by now, with all the things where they would present a video of something happening, and they make this big to-do about it. And then a week later, somebody gets on YouTube and goes, here's the full video, by the way.
Yeah.
And you're going, wait a minute. This is a completely different fucking story. Because and that happened so many times, you can't tell me that they didn't do it with politics.
It can't. Well, and here's the thing. You can do anything and make it look or sound a certain way from editing. That is how, for 81 episodes, I have made this mound of shit somewhat entertaining, because you didn't hear all the other shit that happened in between. I don't know. I mean, this is an argument that I had with my youngest daughter, especially because, and this is kind of, this is
how young was she at the time?
She was college age.
Oh boy.
And that's exactly, and I'm not
big arguments, lots of arguments.
That was what I was saying with the whole liberal thing being in college.
Dad, I went to school for this.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And that was, and I think out of all the stuff that we ever argued about, politics wise, was me saying that if you go to college and you either major or minor in political science, let's dissect that fucking, let's dissect that.
Right.
Political science.
Right.
You go to school for 2 years, 4 years, 8 years, whatever, to learn how to play a game.
Right. Okay. I was going to say, what's the science of politics anyway?
I would have more respect for somebody who went to, I don't know, Super Mario Brothers 101. I got that. Because at least you can see that. When this country was founded, the idea was the people ran the government.
Yeah.
It was not, it was not, they left a king. They left that rule to go and govern themselves. The idea was you had a farmer or a business owner or somebody, just some old common folk.
Some dude that swept up horse shit off the street.
So they get everybody in their town, their county, their state, whatever, however that worked back then, and said, well, Billy Joe Jim Bob's, he's wanting to go to talk about you people and get some stuff done for you here in Washington. Is he good? Here, we're going to put that. Yep, send Billy Joe Jim Bob. Well, Billy Joe Jim Bob makes it to Washington, and he serves in office. He is the president, or he is the vice president, or he is a member of the House or the Senate. He is there to voice your concerns as a whole to get things done. Taxes, infrastructure type stuff. Then after his term, which was 2 years or 4 years, he said, it's been good, y'all. I'm going back to the farm. And he took his ass back to,
yeah, I got to work for a living.
Butt fuck Arizona or wherever the fuck he came from, and started doing his normal gig. And he had did what he had done, He had
He had did what he had done.
He had did what he had done.
You stuck with old Billy Bob Bear. He did what he had done.
He did what is referred to as his civic duty.
Civic duty.
And that's another thing that I think a lot of people misconstrue. Voting is not your civic duty.
Oh, it's not
voting.
Your duty.
No, voting is your civic right.
Uh-huh.
Serving office is your civic duty.
There's a lot of duty involved.
There's a lot of duty. But the point is, look how it has become.
Oh, God, yeah.
You
Forget about duty.
Yeah, it's career politicians. You have guys that are, and females.
Oh, boy.
You have men and women who are serving office on a federal level, especially, and it's the same thing with state, that kind of, but much more with the federal. They are in that office because they keep getting reelected. And you can say, well, they keep getting reelected because their constituents love them.
Not so much. No.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree on that one.
Because it's the same deal. You grease palms, you have lobbyists, you have all this stuff.
Talk to me about them grease palms.
Whatever it takes you to stay in an office for 30 years. Because
I think it's called lying.
Because as long as you were in that office, you are paid an extremely high salary.
You get to live a good life.
And what some people may not realize, or they may think it's a lie or it's exaggerated, it is not. If you serve on the House or the Senate, you are paid an extreme amount of money, and you have health care for life. And trust me, this health care is not what is referred to as Obamacare.
No.
This ain't one of these. They go to somebody and go, where's your $25 copay? No, there ain't none of that shit. They're like,
they're going down to the local plaza to get their damn health care.
Like, excuse me there, Representative Johnson. Was you wanting a dick enlargement?
They got their own doctor on call.
We got that taken care of. We'll make you girthy in no time. But there's the thing. That's one thing. You are sending people to represent you to get you affordable health care. So the pharmaceutical companies who are paying these people
a lot of
money to, get you health care that you can afford and not have to pay $500 a month for medication that you desperately need. But yet they go to the doctor and they don't pay for any of that shit.
That's why I hope I get elected, because I need some herpes medication.
Oh, God.
Hello, everyone. This is Kathy Jo, and I'll be casting my vote for Jason Roach, because that damn Sam Hall never has given it up to me with all his false promises. At least I know Jason Roach is a whore, if I ever really need it from him, and he is great in any position.
Man, we just this
you've had to smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Well, no, this race between the two of us is heating up because we got celebrities.
You feeling the heat over there?
No.
I think you are. I think you're a little scared.
Oh, wait. If there's any guys at work, no. And you can blue me.
Is that one of your promises?
Anything to get elected.
Of course. You prick.
So,
speaking of sexual stuff, when it comes to the politics.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of touched on that a little bit, as so many presidents have touched on certain people in the press. We talked a little bit about JFK and the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that really happened? There was rumors, but what do you think? I mean, do you really think that Marilyn didn't,
Well, okay.
Happy birthday, Mr.
Here's the thing. It's completely plausible.
Oh, it is.
But here's another thing. Who cares?
Well, Mr. JFK
was married,
and he was a politician and was supposed to be above all that.
No. No.
Yes.
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
This
supposed to be.
This is where I
This is where it gets fun.
yeah, because here's the deal. You know, Bill got some head from Monica.
Gobble gobble gluck.
I am not in any way saying that adultery is a good thing or, whatever. But did you see Hillary?
Well, I was about to say,
but
you got to think back to when George Sr. was in office. I mean, Barbara
George Sr.?
I think it was, you remember Barbara, right?
Yeah, she had that powdered puss.
And she did. I think old George had a little bit of a gilf fetish there.
I bet that puss looked like George Washington's bonnet.
And it had wooden teeth and all. Oh, God.
But no, none of that shit. That's the problem with everybody. Politicians are just that. They're politicians, but they're human beings.
They are humans.
I would have
under the stress. Something will happen.
And then people can be on their high horse and go, well, how can I back a man who committed adultery? Or how can I back a man who said this about somebody? And
are you above it?
No.
Exactly.
But
that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, how can I back somebody who's this? Well, if you're not above it, then why the hell would you judge them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? The only thing you can give them shit over that is because they are complete dipshits.
You got caught.
Yeah.
You had resources that nobody else had, and you still got caught.
Don't get me wrong. Again,
all it would have taken, Bill, was a dry cleaner.
I did not have, but
I did not get a gluck from that woman.
But if you get into more modern times, even past that, like somebody said this, okay,
what we got here?
If you're having a private conversation with somebody,
okay, yeah,
and all of a sudden that is now
headline news
because it was recorded or whatever, you are still a human being. Okay.
Yep. And people can be sarcastic.
And here's the thing. One of the best bosses that I ever had while I've been working at my job, it's going to take me a minute, but you'll see what the comparison is. One of the best boss that I ever had over the entire department was a raving cocksucker. I mean, he was a fucking prick from word go. But he did his job so well and was fair to everybody.
Gotcha.
And everybody respected him.
The fairness
because of how he did his job.
Right.
If you would meet him outside of work, you would go, nobody should drink that much on a regular.
When did I become your boss at some point?
Yeah. But when you would have conversations with him, private conversations, he cussed like a sailor. And he would say things that probably weren't PC. Who
does, really?
But he treated everybody in that department the same and had respect. You put that on a much larger scale as the country. If a guy has some sort of infidelity or he said something in a private conversation that had nothing to do with his ability to do his job.
Right.
Versus, okay, he's a prick or he's a fucking male chauvinist pig.
He's just rude.
Or he's a fucking pussy monger, whatever. Yeah. He is still a human being who has flaws. This isn't.
And also not a politician at the time.
True. But I am I'm putting
this is where the personality thing comes into play.
And I'm putting it back on farther to JFK, who was, to Bill Clinton, who was. Even when it happened during their administration, during their time in office, did that impact their ability to do their job? It did, because it was brought to the forefront, like with Clinton. There was impeachment proceedings. There were special counsel, all because he got his pecker sucked. Okay?
There is a morality behind it, though.
Okay.
If you got a president, they have to have morale.
You mean morals?
Morals, pardon me.
Yes.
They have to have morals.
Yeah, Bill got his dick sucked.
That's morale.
Let's hear from Bill.
Well, now, what do you think about Reagan? You don't think Reagan and Nancy had some sort of weird shit going on in the Oval Office?
Well, Nancy, how about putting on that rubber suit and getting that gag ball in?
And tell me where I shit last. Okay, that leads into something else. We're going to jump off of that.
Is there a president I haven't heard about that's been shitting on?
We're going to jump off that. This is going to be something else that is my humble opinion.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Okay. And this is, this does happen. This does happen. I think this is more of a state thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah.
But,
politics of state and even city.
No.
You'll let's not get into the city shit.
You'll see where I'm going with this. I think this is a state thing with driver's license.
Uh-huh.
At a certain age,
right,
you have to retake a basic driver's ed course or pass a test at like 70 years old, 72 years old, something like that.
Right.
To make sure that you are still capable to safely operate a motor vehicle.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
What is the age of our current president?
Who the hell knows? It's hard to tell. The dude could be 50, but he acts...
No.
No.
He's like 80.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's an octogenarian.
Well, I believe that the one candidate is only like 3 years younger than him. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's another issue.
Yeah.
You have to
Why
be at
do they
least
have to be so fucking old?
Because with the exception
experience, I get.
With the exception of Trump, they've all been career politicians.
Right.
Biden was a politician 30 years before he was vice president for Obama.
Yeah. And you're throwing out names. Hold on one second.
Jesus.
That's what I got to think about the whole damn deal here. Hello, everyone. Yes, this is Sean Connery, back from the grave to ask something very important of you. Vote for the sexy, sultry, and stunningly endowed Sam Hall. To paraphrase one of my movies, we must vote until only one remains. You are safe only in Sam's bed. Jason will violate your poop hole. It's his tradition.
Well, that was a perfect place to take a break.
It was, really.
Sam's ass trumpeted us to break. Jesus.
I'm not going to, mention what the word you used with shit and the correlation with politics and stuff. No, I'm not going to do that.
But I'm pretty sure we got to hear some from some of our constituents.
Yes.
That's
good people, good folk,
good folk,
good folk.
And speaking of good folk,
they're just people, though. They might have some scandal out there, but they're good folk.
I'm sure they wouldn't want to come on here and talk about it.
I'm sure.
Wait a minute, they already have.
I was going to say, I'm sure some of them have.
All right. Well, speaking of good folk, when we did this, we kind of thought it would be a lot easier if we didn't have any submissions.
Oh, God.
Because it just...
We didn't know where the fuck that might go.
Then it turns into a bitch fest, and that's
right,
not...
because then there's going to be ones that we'd read, and we're going, we can't do that. And then they'll get mad at us. Why come you didn't include me? Well, because you were a fucking cocksucker about it. That's
why. I did relent. I got a message here. I relented on that just because of who it is. This has nothing to do with our current political state in the United States.
Okay.
So here we go.
G'day, Sam. G'day, Jason.
Oh, hello.
I'm glad you're going light into this topic, because nothing started more wars and fucked more friendships than religion and politics.
No shit.
Oh, hell. Here we go.
I'll tell you what's going on over this way is we've got a government in power at the moment who's a Labor government. I've voted Labor all my voting life. Seen a lot of good prime ministers come and go, but the one we have now is just that far left. I'm pretty sure he's about to fall over. He's bowing to minority. It doesn't matter what minority it is.
Oh, shit.
He's bowing to him.
Oh, man.
And the rest of us have to just put up with it until election time. This bloke got in with a landslide when he was voted in. I think it might be a bit tougher when he has another crack at it next year. We've had promises, like if you worked through COVID, later on down the track we were going to be given tax cuts and this and that. Those like myself that worked right the way through, you know, we got stuff taken away from us right at the last minute. You know, we're meant to get a little bit extra in our tax returns. Oh, no. All of a sudden you earned too much, you couldn't get it. So we just got reamed left, right and centre.
Damn.
And these governments are just not looking after the everyday people that are looking after the country with their taxes. You people be finding, is that the same over there? When it comes to election time?
What the hell was that?
They can't open their mouth and please people any more than what they can when it comes to delivering. They're fucking useless. Absolutely useless. Anyway, and another thing, like our abortion laws over here are you know, they're frowned upon to the point where religion plays a big part of it. But in saying that, if your missus gets pregnant, your girlfriend gets pregnant, someone gets raped, and it's not called for, and they need to get rid of it while they can, and it's acceptable here. You know, we're not too. No one's going to be crying and getting upset about it. But, you know, religion doesn't play that big a part in our politics here. But other than that, we've got a government that needs to go over here. You know, we can't get any more left than what we've got. Anyway, all the best. Cheers.
Well, he was riding along with Chaz there. Didn't know Chaz went international.
Was that the landing gear that was signaling in the background?
Hey, shooter, we just landed. Ain't done that in a while. Thanks, Dumpy.
It's nice to hear about the situation from other countries.
Right. And we said we weren't going to delve into specific things necessarily, mm-hmm. So we're just going to let that go. And you can say whatever you want. You go, Jason, you big pussy. No.
I'll say it. Jason, you big pussy.
Hey, lick me. Well, it's nice, like you said, it's nice to know. It's not nice to know.
Well, yeah,
that
really,
that it's not just America. It's not just the United States.
The rest of the world is getting fucked as well.
Yeah, politicians are just a bunch of pricks
everywhere on this planet.
But as far as like specific, you know, issues or whatever, I'm not, like we said in the beginning, I'm not coming on here, and I know Sam's not, to tell you how to vote and just give you our opinion on all these fucking topics, because that's not what this is about. When you go in and you cast your vote, you vote your conscience. You don't vote for a personality. Damn it.
Yeah.
If this person lines up with everything, or at least 75% of what you really believe in, whether that is, what?
Oh, I just had this thought. I remember something you talked to me about years ago.
Oh no.
When we had these bad choices. At one point you said, I think I'm going to run for president. I'm going to vote myself in on the fucking ballot. Something like that.
Hey,
you could even do that, folks.
Roach 2024. It's got a nice ring to it.
You looked at me and went, I swear to God, I'm going to do it, man. And I'm going, I'm not going to vote for you.
Well, well, you can't. You're going to be my you're going to be my vice president.
I'll be the VP. I can't do that.
But when you vote for somebody, you're supposed to vote for the person who is going to represent you best. you shouldn't vote for the person that you can tolerate versus the person you despise.
Yep.
And I mean, that's, I'm not talking about the Trumpers, and I'm not talking about the Kamalas, whatever the fuck it is. I don't care. This is a shit show.
But it's all a shit show.
But, you know, all of these, don't vote for the person, vote for the policy. If you feel strongly one way or the other about abortion, like he said, if you vote, immigration, taxes, unemployment, medical care, all of these things are huge fucking policy. These are deficits that need to be taken care of one way or the other. If you believe in this person that is going to take care of these things in the way that you want, then I guess that's the person you need to vote for.
Yeah. Ultimately, folks, it doesn't fucking matter which party they are with.
No.
Vote for the best person for the job.
Right. Just like with the little race that's going on between Sam and I.
Yeah.
I think everybody out there knows
I'm the best.
Who the really, really qualified candidate is.
That would be me.
Because I would think that a real candidate would have a good grasp on technology. And
I got a good grasp on my cock.
What? I can't believe you're... Hey, are we recording yet? This fucking check better not bounce, motherfucker. Hello, all. This is Batman, a.k.a. the Dark Knight. Here to throw in my vote for the true hero of Gotham, Jason Roach.
Here we go with the bullshit.
Quiet, you scoundrel. I have the platform. Don't make me throw you into the bat van. Sorry, Jamie, I didn't mean to scare you that night.
Well, your little batcock sure wasn't going to frighten her.
Anyway, a vote for Jason Roach is a vote for truth, justice, the U.S. T&A way. And also a vote for so-called freaks like myself. Just because we like wrestling with bad boys while wearing a rubber bodysuit.
Oh, he, aha, oh, oi, oi, ah. And I thought my fetish was bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to cast my vote for the scourge of vegans, the poultry POTUS to be, Sam Hall. Now, why on earth would I like this sexy hunka-hunka? Well, because I'm an agent of chaos, and he's paying me. Don't ask what kind of suit he'll be wearing for that payment. Just think of Pulp Fiction. Anyway, so many are against Sam, and for what? Jason shits his pants daily, and nobody bats an eye. But Sam gets fisted by one little Bigfoot, and everyone loses their minds. It's not fair.
Eat a bag of purple dicks, Joker.
Eat Alfred's incontinent bat cave, you fuckwit.
Well, we hope that now that you have all of the facts, you will know how to...
What the fuck are you talking about?
You will know how to cast your vote.
Oh, man, the bullshit is thick.
Between Sam and I, like I said before, you got to know who's going to be the most qualified.
I got to give it to you though, man. You're VP who's willing to accept all those votes into her ballot box. Hell, I'm ready to vote for you too.
All right, man, we're going to back on out of here, but we are going to go from really, really serious to really, really stupid. Our next episode, episode 83, will be...
The fuck was that?
Not cunnilingus. It will
that
be...
saddens me.
Totally useless facts.
Boy, and are you the... what what's the word I'm looking for here?
The grand poobah.
Yes, the grand poobah of useless facts.
So, if you are hearing this and you're still, I don't know, supporting this podcast, after we have made a mockery of the United States government.
Yes. And may you support my balls.
Just cup them.
Just gently.
Yes. If you know any totally useless facts about anything, especially if it has to do with the vagina.
Oh, we don't care what that's about.
But we like the vagina.
Well, true.
But anyway.
we got lost in the vagina.
Yeah. Vagina.
We went from politics.
What the
the
fuck was that?
My mouth was watering as I thought of the vagina.
I believe that was the frothy Miller Lite.
It was. I just drank a little bit of Miller Lite. My Miller Lite went, vagina?
That was gross. Anyway.
I don't think Buzzsprout's going to be able to do a damn thing about that.
Yeah, fuck it. Totally useless facts. That's the next one. So get on Facebook and find us. Facebook. The T&A Podcast on Facebook.
Oh, we don't have anything else?
Nope, that's it. We got Instagram.
What happened to all that other shit, Mr. Technology over there?
Well, nobody fucking goes there. So I don't want to put up that shit. Fuck it.
Oh, hell.
Anyway.
Well,
we're out of here.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Totally Useless Facts, episode 83. Send us some shit. And if you don't like it, you don't like us anymore.
There's always somebody else to vote for, I guess.
Billy Joe Jim Bob.
From Buttfuck,
Arizona. Peace out.
Happy trails, honkies.
Son of a bitch! Give me a drink!